Hi guys, welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. As you know, in our last tutorial and the following second last tutorial, we had learned few hooks from React Redux library. Those hooks are use selector and use dispatch hook. Now it's a time to move forward and try to add multiple modules inside our Redux. So I will be following the similar example that we had implemented before in Node.js Redux application, that is adding a ice cream inside a cake shop. So what we have done there is we had added an ice cream with the cake shop and we had tried to sell both of them together. We will be implementing the similar example in React Redux here as well. How we can do that is we have to create a new folder similar to cake. We will be creating, let me copy this one exactly as it is and we will just paste it here, and let me rename it to ice cream. So this will be our module called ice cream that contain all four elements that we have inside the cake, but this time the name will be updated. The names will be, instead of cake action, it will be ice cream action.js. And in ice cream action, what I want here is, instead of buy cake, I want buy ice cream. From where it will come? It will be coming from ice cream constant. So let's change the name of constant to ice cream constants as well. And inside the constants, I need buy underscore ice cream. So let me copy paste it here, and it's exported from the constant. The action that we will be performing, that will be ice cream. So let's import ice cream also from ice cream constant and pass here ice cream as well. Instead of buy cake, the action creator will be buy ice cream. Okay, so let me close action creator as well. Now the next thing is reducer. What we need here in the reducer as well is buy ice cream from ice cream constants. By the way, let me rename it first. I need ice cream reducer, not cake reducer. Ice cream reducer, and the initial state will be number of ice cream, not cakes. It will be ice cream, and initially let's say the value for the ice cream will be 50, and every buy ice cream we will be removing one ice cream from the state. The name of reducer will be ice cream reducer, and the method performing will be buy ice cream instead of buy cake, like this. So our reducer is ready. Last thing is ice cream connector. Let me rename it as well. It will be ice cream connector. So it will look like this, ice cream connector, and we will be importing action here, ice cream, not buy cake. It will be buy ice cream, and we will pass this buy ice cream method here. Instead of buy cake, it will be buy ice cream, and then instead of number of cakes returning from the state, we will be returning number of ice creams. So like this our connectors will work. Let me make this one down a little bit, it's just taking a lot of space. Let's hit save. So our connectors, reducers, and constants and action creators all are ready for our ice cream as well. Now there is next thing is store. How the store will work? You know that the create store method takes one argument as a parameter. So luckily we had learned a couple of videos back how you can combine multiple reducers together. That will be done by the combineReducer method available inside React Redux library. How you can do that is you have to create inside React Redux folder a new file named as root reducer that will separately combine all the reducers available inside each module. If you have 20 modules, you can import 20 modules here, and you can combine all the reducers in where? In combineReducers function. So let's say export const, I will say root reducer equals to combineReducers. What you will be going to combine? I will combine cake reducer, so cake will be cake reducer. Second thing will be ice cream reducer. Ice cream will be ice cream reducer. Ice cream reducer reducer. So ice cream reducer is not appearing. Let's try to import it because we rename them. That's why it's not appearing. Ice cream reducer. Ice cream reducer will be from where it will come from, ice cream slash ice cream reducer. So like this we can combine our reducers. So instead of passing cake reducer here, we will be passing the combined root reducer. That's it, how you can accept the multiple reducers inside your store. So let's go back to our browser, and you guys can see we lose what? We lose the state value. Why we lose the state value? Because if I will see here, cake reducer is represented by cake. So you cannot access the state of cake directly by number of cakes that you are doing here in cake connectors, that you are accessing the state directly. You should do what? You should pass dot cake here to access the number of states here. So this is how you can access the value for the cakes available here. Similarly, in case of hooks, what you have to do here is state dot cake dot number of cakes. So this is how you can access the state. You are not allowed, or you cannot access it directly, because your reducer is binded to some specific key that is declared inside the object that takes in as an input by combineReducer. So that key is cake. Similar to that, we will be having an ice cream reducer. So let's go ahead and try to show ice cream reducer as well. Inside component, I will be creating a new file named as ice cream container.js. Sorry, JSX, not JS. It will be JSX because it will contain some JSX elements. So similar to cake container, I will copy it exactly as it is. My ice cream container will look like same, but here instead of cake container, the name will be ice cream container. And what I need here as a props, as a connector, I need map ice cream, not cake, it will be ice cream. So let me import this one like this. Instead of cake, I will say ice cream slash ice cream connector, and let me open ice cream connector to copy the exact name. So I didn't change the name, very sorry. It will be map ice cream and map ice cream like this. That's why it wasn't importing. So it will be map ice cream and it will be map ice cream dispatch, not cake. It will be map ice cream dispatch. So let me do like this. I will rename it like this, ice cream dispatch to props. So let's copy this inside our connect. So like this it will work as ice cream. So like this, it's not a cake connector, it's an ice cream, the exact our JSX element name, not our React component name. So now what we need here is we don't need number of cakes, we need number of ice creams that are returning from the state that will be ice cream. Either it's ice creams or ice cream. Let me verify it. It's ice cream. Okay, it's ice cream and by ice cream. So we will be needing on click event ice cream and number of available ice cream, and we will be passing number of ice creams here. Let's hit save and go back to our browser. By the way, we have to import it into app.js as well, ice cream container. After this, I will be importing ice cream container like this, and you guys can see number of available ice cream is not appearing. So let me go back to ice cream container and let's see why it's not appearing. Number of white ice cream, and this is cream ice cream. Let's say I will go to inspector. I will verify it. Why it's not appearing? This is working fine. Number of available ice creams are not appearing. Why it's not appearing? Because it's not going inside the props. And our React ice cream connector is here. Ice cream connector. Let's go to our connector, and it's number of cakes, not ice cream. We should change this to ice creams. Sorry, we will be in the ice cream container. We will be number of ice cream. Map ice cream state to props. Maps ice cream state to ice cream dispatch to props. Map cake. So the names are same. Sorry. State dot ice cream. What? Because we didn't copy the root state name from inside, that is ice cream. So let's go here, and we need this as a center point to access the state of ice cream. Let's go reload. You can see the initial value for the ice cream is 50. As soon as I'm removing the ice creams, the state is going down from Redux. This is, in this way we are buying cake as well. Similar to this, let's create a new component that is named as ice cream hook container. In this one, we will be copying the code from cake hook, and we will be accessing the state with the help of hook. Number of available ice creams is, let me say, instead of cake I will be saying ice cream, and number of ice cream. So we will be getting ice cream. We will pass it here by ice dash cream, and it will be not by cake, it will be by ice cream. Let me say, I will say by ice cream. From where? Not from cake action, from ice cream, and then ice cream actions, and let's pass this as dispatch method here. So let's go back, and you have to import it into app.js as well. Let me import this one into app.js also. Ice cream hook container. Where is ice cream hook container? I didn't rename it, I believe. Ice cream hook container, this one, it should be ice cream hook container. And let's go to app.js, ice cream hook container, and like this. So let me reload it. You guys can see the initial state of cake is 20. Let's remove it. So this is working with normal connect method of Redux, and this is with use selector and use dispatch hook. This is number of ice creams available. This is with connect method, and this is with use selector and use dispatch hook. Let me go through the video one more. Let me go through the code one more time in the Redux. What we have done here is, as many as modules you have, you will create that much folder inside Redux folder. Store is the one that will be able to create your store. You will create a store and you will pass the reducer. If you have 10 different modules, you will be combining all of those modules inside root reducer by using combineReducer method that is available inside a Redux library. So you can pass all your methods here. These will be accessible. Each of the method or each of the reducer state will be accessible with the specific defined key here. Like in case of cake, you will be accessing cake reducer state by using cake key. Instead of ice cream reducer, you will be accessing the state of ice cream reducer by using ice cream key. Then inside cake, you will create action. Connectors are not necessary nowadays, but I teach you already how you can go on with connectors as well. Action, you have to import the constant. Constant is separately created in terms of ice cream and cake, both directly like this, and it's exported. You had imported it inside the action, and you had created an action creator that will allow you to return an object of type by cake. And in case of ice cream, it will be by ice cream. Okay. Similarly, you had created a reducer. Inside reducer, you had created an initial state and a reducer of buying cake. Instead, in case of ice cream, this represent buying ice cream, this reducer. You can see it here. Okay. So similar to this, you had created connector as well that maps the state of ice cream and cake accordingly. and here that dispatch a method by cake and by ice cream accordingly. Both of them will be used with the help of connector method inside the component. Let me go inside the component as well and show you when you can use that. If I am here inside the component, so you had used this connect method inside the component, pass them as first parameter and second will be your React component. This is how you can use React Redux with Cake Shop with multiple modules. I hope you guys understand it. In case of any question, any query, you can comment us. You can reach us to our mailbox as well. I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Until then, take care. Goodbye.